The witness, the witness. How do we feed it, strengthen it, develop it? First, we have to be aware of it. I noticed I always operated from a bird's eye view. I called it a bird's eye view until I read from top mindset experts, and they referred to it as the mental witness. I always operated from this mental state, this optimal state of operation when crushing long-term goals. Take the top 10 most successful people, and the common denominator of these top 10 people is that every day they do a bunch of things that they don't want to do that are in alignment with the future they desire. How do we stay impervious to these tedious tasks? Success is boring. It's very boring. How do you not talk yourself out of it and say like these bitches, you gotta live when it's time to get ripped up to fucking prove that you want to show up for your family better. You want to be on the beach, not being a fucking shallow pussy fuck who's too worried about the outcome and quits on his fitness goals in the first month. You get me, right? You know that the shallow motherfuckers are the ones that quit on their fitness goals. And the real ones who aren't shallow are the motherfuckers who show up every day for the feeling. Pros operate from commitment. Amateurs operate from their fucking feelers. And those shallow motherfuckers who couldn't attain their fitness goal, they tapped out due to the timeline. They tapped out due to the timeline because they didn't operate from a strong mental witness. Every meal they had, they were so in their feelings. I don't like this. This isn't what I want to eat. They were so up in their feelings, they talked themselves out of everything they ever wanted. So their self-talk, along with the actions, actually took away from them. Your strengths, your weaknesses are developed by your actions and your self-talk. Be aware that you can sit in the back of your mind and watch your life unfold. I live life as a voyeur. I live life as a voyeur. None of this has an effect on me. Not in a good way, not in a bad way. So that I have a next goal in mind, and I'm not going to get all caught up in my feelings of enjoying this too much or being too dissatisfied with my current state. There's just a plan, and there's complete adherence, regardless of how I feel. Non-negotiable is a must. It's a must. But that mental witness got me through the penitentiary. Before I walked in the gates of the penitentiary, I saw it as a movie. I saw it as my story and my movie, and I only saw how it ended so fucking grand. I saw how it ended so grand. I saw how the overcoming, I lived it. I took myself out of it and watched this movie unfold. Watched the trailer, created it, was part of it. As I was doing my push-ups every day on the floor, I saw what was becoming in the story that was unfolding. So I wasn't attached to my feelings that would eventually kick me out of my progression, which people fucking get kicked out of their state of progression all fucking day due to their fucking feelings. I'm a truck driver. I can't find the correct meals. Motherfucker, I got 10 on my program that do. I'm a school teacher. It's hard to fucking have enough. Motherfucker, I got 10 people on my program that do. I have kids and I don't have. Motherfucker, I got 10 people on my program that do. Every fucking excuse you got due to your fucking feelers, I got 10 motherfuckers on my program that overcame that shit. And they're so fucking proud that energy permeates all of everybody around them. Their family just starts tracking macros. Their son's on the floor doing push-ups. Their kids are doing burpees with them. They're learning it at a young age to seek personal growth as our main source of validation. The biggest problem we have in society with our children is no rite of passage. That father that teaches a rite of passage through character construction, he's going to have such an upper hand on these gangs, on this easy money, on this drinking, these drugs, this party life. I thought that was my rite of passage. If I get this money and I'm the most ballin' dude and I show up to the party, I'm going to be validated above everybody else. Everybody's going to think I'm this and I'm that. Fuck that. And the problem is people think that money causes a problem. It's the intention, motherfucker. I got money now and I use it to pump people up all the fucking time to be better. At that point, we were just seeking external validation as children. So we didn't see from our mental witness what we were creating. Once I landed in the penitentiary, I started to operate from this witness greater and greater as I developed it and as I was aware of it. So stand back in your mind. You're sitting in a chair. You're sitting in a chair at the top of the back of your mind, watching your thoughts happen. Your core beliefs are crushing negotiations that keep you away from the feelings that detach you from the actions that bring you to your goals. So you're always siding with your core beliefs, and then you're watching it unfold. The plan is simple. The blueprint is simple. But that's why it's mindset training on my program. I'm going to get in your mind and I'm going to be your self-talk. I'm going to be your core beliefs. Because at this point, you don't believe in anything enough to get past them. The only way you'll get past that bad habit is to love something more than that bad habit, and we'll attach you to it, whether it's you or your family. I used to never be able to do it for me. I still don't do it for me. It's so much easier to visualize my mother. It's so much easier to visualize my son, my wife. And even when I didn't have them, it was the future. It was the man I was creating for my future family. You don't have to have it right now. Essentially, if you don't have it, you're supposed to be developing it. You're exactly where you need to be. Develop personal development. Develop yourself as a person. So when everything comes your way, you don't choose the equal distraction. I've told you before. The universe is going to hand you everything you wish for. The universe is going to hand you everything you wish for. And then it's going to hand you the equal distraction that comes in the form of your greatest weakness. All you stupid motherfuckers out here are just choosing the distraction over the work and the sacrifice it takes to keep walking the path towards your wishes. All I did was keep developing the path. Because the path worked for me. It worked for me, mind, body, and soul. It was rough, yeah. But every day, I laid my head down fucking securely on that pillow. Because fatigue is the best fucking pillow. We had given every ounce of energy towards it. I love you guys so much. I'll never stop showing up. I'll never stop showing up. It doesn't matter. I want you to be aware of all these mindset tricks. Self-talk, your mental witness. If all I told you was to get an exercise, start weight training or body weight training. Start tracking your macros and magnify your self-talk. And then learn to detach from your feelings during the state that you're actually engaged in the process and work from your mental witness. If I just told you this and you're able to apply it, you will change your life. Everything. Magnify that negative self-talk. Negate it. Make sure your self-talk is in alignment with what you're creating. Make sure your actions, your energy, and your thoughts are in alignment with what you're trying to create. If not, you're going to talk yourself out of it every time. So our core beliefs smash all negotiations, and we operate from that mental witness. I never sleep in. Because my core belief is that leaders do more. My core belief is that I'm meant to lead everybody. And I owe you guys. I feel like I owe the world. I tell my wife, we owe the world to show them that true love exists. Why don't you guys think you owe the world? Why do you believe the world fucking owes you? It was here first. I love you guys. Let's go.